2, 1.
We're back here at the Triple Radio Show. Don't turn to me to psychedelic masturbation. And once again, we're here, still here at S.STREET Media. Here.
In Ridgewood, Queens.
Hopefully everyone's having a good time. I hope everyone
Definitely
having a good time.
Having a great time.
Awesome, honey.
I hope so. If you, once again, you can always catch us here on Wednesday nights, but you can also catch other shows here on S.STREET Media for other podcasts and live streams, things of that nature and stuff.
Search for them on YouTube.
Absolutely. On YouTube is where you can find those particular shows. So now we're going to go ahead and go away totally, finally. We stop talking about that dick sandwich. Donald Trump.
Huh?
Stop talking about him.
Huh?
Wow. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Dick Sandwich.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Well,
is it one or two? Is it one or two? Is it the bread and the women
thing,
is in the middle? I mean, you know, because I like two.
I'm just saying he's just a
got
whole.
no imagination. What's wrong with you?
Do you hear this?
I'm just saying.
They're too vulgar on here to me. They're too vulgar for me.
Yeah, you said dick sandwich. I'm just saying.
He's a dick sandwich, but no, dick sandwich means that he's just a real fucked up motherfucker. So that's dick sandwich.
It's like Trump. He's referring to.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
They
He's a
were
dick
thinking
sandwich.
about getting gangbangs.
You just made my mojo go down.
I'm just saying. I'm watching the Secret Service gonna come in here.
Why is your mind there? Will, your mind should be in the sex, not in the
right
dick sandwich. It should be in the DP.
Yeah, you keep saying that. It's
See what I'm talking about? These people's crazy up in here.
So
So now we're gonna kind of flip it up a little bit, and we're going to.
What are we gonna do? What are we
We're
gonna
talk
do?
about crypto.
Yes, right. Sorry. Yeah.
Currency.
We actually are going to talk
Money,
a little
honey.
bit about money.
Money, honey.
And of course, we have to talk about money because you have to pay the new advanced dope man when you're going to get your stuff. So you got to know how,
man, you said
because the thing about it,
So
as the world evolves,
That's
everything is going to change. Whether it's how you listen to music, how you raise your children, how commerce is exchanged. You know what I'm saying? So don't think it's too far fetched that that certain races in the group they think that are still being left behind to the new technologies and new advancements, and that involves money.
Money.
So now we actually have someone who's experienced and very familiar.
And an educator.
And an educator with how the new trends of money is being advanced. And that way is going to be through cryptocurrency. And my friend I've known for a very long time, El Ruby T, which is El Ruby Thomas, and her husband Alvin are here to tell us or put us up to game those advancements of this new wave of money and finance. So definitely check it out as we go into it. So we're gonna start off with something basic, pretty much basic. Now I know that you guys have a few groups,
right.
Crypto economics, crypto and penny. I'm sorry, whatever I'm saying wrong.
Okay, so
definitely.
before you kill my entire platform.
Oh, good. There we go.
Let her get it on.
Put your mask back on.
Yeah, go ahead. It's all right. We don't mind watching you, boo. I've been seeing you for a long time. Way worse. All right, so welcome. Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate it.
Just talk a little bit closer to the mic.
Sure.
There you
gotcha.
go. Wow.
So I want to say thank you. I got that. Want to say thank y'all for having us on here. Pennies to Gold is actually a simple platform, but it's called P2G is the name of the network that we are actually we put together. It started out with a simple. Basically, I started because I got pissed. I got pissed at our current economy. It really, really irked me. I saved money, after I turned 40, you get a little up in age. Even if you're 30, 20, you want to do something with your money. You like trying to make your money grow, but you got to get your attitude together too and start being accountable. So I decided, I turned 40, I got these grown kids. It's time for mama to do her thing, right?
Yes.
Spent a whole year. I got my credit. I did my 800, y'all. 800. Then on top of that, I saved over $1,000. Now, I'm a grown-ass woman. And I had never really held on to money. I'll be honest.
Most people don't.
There was always an emergency.
Absolutely. Some emergency hair,
Yeah.
some emergency
Emergency
nails,
nails,
some emergency.
See weed.
Yeah.
Gotta get to the
Emergency
dope, man.
events,
Meth.
dinners, you know,
Yeah.
a couple of rides. Anyway, we ain't gonna go there.
Right.
But I had so many emergencies, I ain't had no daggone money at a grown person in the bank. I paid all my bills at all the way up, or everything was gone at the end of the month. So what I did was I went to a training program. I told y'all about Operation Hope, which was a training program that came to the community to help small businesses to develop, creating people who were called civil rights, a civil rights movement, which was for people to start owning their property. And it was great. It was a great experience. I learned about credit and all of that, and it introduced me to savings, the importance of saving a portion consistently. And I said, okay, fine, I'll do it. This is 3 years later. I was like, fine, I'll do it. And so I started saving over a year, right? I saved $1,000. And then I got this little letter from the bank. And it said, congratulations, you saved 8 cents.
You made
Wow.
You made 8 cents.
But wait. It was on the tax form. I was like, wait. Oh, huh?
That's right.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Nah, you ain't playing with me. You got my money sitting in there. I was like, didn't you tell me I had interest? I had something like 0.009 something.
Wow.
Didn't realize I'm looking at a percentage of a percentage
Of a percentage.
of a percent. It's not even a whole percent. It's a point behind. So they got us with that. They got us with the magic jazz with the numbers and stuff. And when
They
I
always
decided-
do.
So what I decided was I could do better on my damn own. I asked some folks about it, and then I finally said, okay, fine, I'm gonna try something. Bitcoin was hot. I heard people was making money. I jumped in. Then I had to jump out because my ass was losing money. I bought Bitcoin and it went down. I was disturbed. I was like, what the hell?
Which a lot of people do.
But the funny
Without
thing
a doubt.
is, the beautiful part was I did that all by myself. I could do it. Fast forward.
Yes, you can.
A couple of years later, I actually, because I kind of put it down, but I kept getting my money game together. I kind of put it down, and I was starting to get back to working, putting some funds away, and figuring out a few things. Crypto didn't quite catch me yet because I didn't understand it. And then it came back around through a program that taught me to save 10% of my
So
income.
explain to people what crypto is.
Really, all it is a representative of money. People keep thinking that crypto is money. It's not.
It's a program.
It's a it's a digital program.
Where will people see it? Where can they?
There's an actual blockchain. You guys go on the internet and see web pages, right? Yeah. Y'all can go on the web, see. You can actually see every transaction on something called the blockchain. That's what crypto moves across. Now, the real innovation is not Bitcoin. The real innovation was the blockchain. The blockchain is what's changing the lives and companies around us. Those crypto coins flow on it. So think about it. You got crypto is to the blockchain what the email is to the internet.
So visually, let me say it this way. So crypto is actually, in terms of the matrix, that's that green, that programmed thing that you see, that binary green thing is the actual crypto, so to speak. It's a program.
So what happens is it would be each of those characters that you're seeing moving. What you're seeing is the actual what the blockchain shows you, which is where it went, how it moved, all of the records that now why is that important? Currently, if I want to buy something from you and I want to use a card to get it, and say we don't live close by, but you want to sell me that product, I say, saw your website, girl, and I want to buy this. I'm going to use my credit card, right? And when I use my credit card, what has to happen in order for you to get that money?
Well, you basically have to agree to sending me the money.
Okay, so then I agree to send it. I send it. I put my numbers in, right? And does the money go directly to you?
You gotta
Do
wait
it?
for the bank you gotta wait for the bank to say it's legitimate.
Yes. That's called the third party verification. all of our money, digital and otherwise, has a third party. If you have a bank, if you have a credit card company, if you go to send money to another country because you want other people to be able to get money, there are third party remittances that actually do the work in between to verify. But they don't do it for free. They do it for a fee, and a hefty ass one too.
Yep.
One that makes almost sending money pointless. If you've ever gone out and see a 4% added onto your bill at a Chinese restaurant, one of your little spots, and they have this little extra surcharge, that's them, you paying their digital bill so they can take digital payments. So we're no longer doing business with the businesses. We're doing business with the ones that give them permission to take a payment. I say, ain't that something? Now our businesses ain't even making direct money. But crypto decided to take the hell out of that. It says, okay, what we're going to do is, Satoshi Nakamoto, the mysterious creator of Bitcoin, said, I'm going to create a little program that says that instead of, we're going to use a program that actually verifies it. So if the is digitally verified, we don't need a third-party person to say it okay and take a piece. It's digitally verified, and all it uses up some of the fee. As a fee, it comes out of it, but it's a portion of a percent. And it's going to go over very quickly. So it's going to be maybe 10 minutes for it to go. So the money will get to you in about 10 minutes. You'll see it's verified, and you can send me my product, and we're good. Me and you, and we paid maybe about 12 cents for that. Instead of $4.
One of the things that I find to be really phenomenal about cryptocurrency is the fact that all the people who live in like foreign countries who were part of the unbanked society and they came to New York or America to make sure they take their family home, these major remittance systems were charging these astronomical fees for their parents or their relatives just to get this money.
Oh yeah, that's a huge scam overseas.
Remittance accounts were probably the biggest takers of people's financial income because you can taking care of yourself here and you're sending money home, but 7 to 10% of the money that you were sending to another country was being sent to remittance companies to give them, and then a lot of times your family couldn't get to the money because it was on the other side of the country, and they had to take a bus to get to the remittance place, and then they had to pay again to get the money.
So let me ask you this question. So the thing about crypto, so are we in love with the law of actually being able to have it tangible, to be like, okay, so I know it has value because I can touch it, my money.
Right.
How do you change that narrative?
You already did when you got credit cards. You pay with credit cards. You can't see that. That's just some numbers on a ledger belonging to a banker that actually charges you. Now, in this case, you're your own banker. You're your own bank, and you can do business with anybody, anywhere, anything, and nobody knows your name.
But it's still tangible, even when they're in a credit card.
Well,
it's still
actually, it's not. That's your card is just a piece of plastic, and actually, it's less safe than your wallet. And let's explain. Cryptocurrency is held in what's called a digital wallet. You guys have apps on your phone, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you have your bank app, right? Well, your money's held in your bank app, and you trust that if your bank says it's okay,
It's
that
there.
the other bank is going to okay it, and it's got it, and we're good, and then you pay them for that. They use your money, and other things happen with it that you don't get available to you, because in the banking system, just to take you a little to history, they're not your friend. Yeah. They're a business you're doing business with.
Absolutely.
That's why it
You
takes
pay
3 days
them.
to get money.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then they put time frames on it, because once you give the bank your money, you no longer own it. They're the custodian of your money.
Because when you sign that signature card that they have everyone come in and sign, on the back of it, what they never show you, says we have the right to use your money any way fit to maintain the maintenance of this organization. And they don't say bank. They say institutional or financial institution. So that could be any one of their branches.
Exactly.
That could be loans for mortgages.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Because
they make lots of money in loans.
Before now, it was like, oh, get credit cards, get cards, put your money on a prepaid card, or do this with a card.
Yeah.
And it was like everything now is cards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to think about it is like, okay, so if I want to take money out at an ATM, I got to pay the ATM and I got to pay the card fee. So it's like, where do we?
That would be the way that they
But that's
try
how
to.
crypto is.
Yeah.
You still have to pay the ATM fee.
And the fact is that you're really trying to phase them out. So that's why you're going to find out that it's easier to do stuff. And just to give you a heads up, China is like at least 4 years ahead of us on this. They are cashless. Yep. China's been cashless for like the last 3 years. We've been pushing out information on our media to show people that this is not new. They actually skipped the credit card. Absolutely. China went straight from cash straight to digital, and they use only their phones. Yep. It's almost like they were like, only old people or people who don't know how to use a computer or phone are the ones that have cash. I was like, what?
So that's like when you're getting on the train and you can use your phone to pay to get on the train. Wow. Absolutely.
But there are middlemen in that system.
Yeah. That's
because
the
you could
difference
use a
between
regular
crypto.
phone. It's a lot of it's SMS based.
Exactly. Now, see, he's talking about, he went right back to exactly the original system. What we have to learn as a people is that there is a system in place, how it works, and how it either benefits or it removes a certain process from us. There's a benefit to the third party. It's always because it's accountable. Because if it's not FDIC, if you knew what FDIC really stood for, you'd be like, oh, get my fucking money out of there.
Tell them.
But to be honest, the best way to do it, in my opinion, is to educate yourself, to learn how to use the technology. You're not going to get around it. I'm so sorry for all those people who think that this is a phase. Get over it. You'll be dead before it's over. Okay, you'll be long gone and probably dust before the next thing hits. Bitcoin ain't going nowhere. It works a certain way. It's a coin. Okay, it's in the coin. We try to let folks know there are many different coin opportunities out there, and they're represented by different projects. Cryptocurrency is not money because cryptocurrency represents software having a program having a purpose. It's called use case. So whatever you can use, whatever you could use that's popular, what do you think that people are going to do? Use it. They're going to use it. And that means, really what that means is that they're going to put their money into it, which makes that coin gain market share. We do something every week. I love it because we created a learning platform. This is how we get ahead, y'all. We get the basic knowledge. And believe it or not, I teach third grade math. Literally, we never get past addition, subtraction, multiplication. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, when you come out of there, first thing you can do is go get Bitcoin. Then you can go see what you want to put in it and then how much it's going to be and what the opportunity for growth is. After one session.
That's banking in the real world.
Yes.
They don't go past third grade.
And we didn't get that with money, y'all. I got you. We didn't get that with money, which is crazy because when I look at it, the bankers have been doing this forever. They've been doing all of this. This is when you put your money in their bank, they multiply it by 10, and they create a debt over here and give an interest rate to this person, and they get paid on fake money that you put $100 in the bank. They wrote $1,000 worth of debt and charged them 23%.
Well, let me ask you a question. As you when you speak to both of the mic.
Sure.
Let me ask you a question. So, how do you convince someone who's still into the terrestrial style of dealing?
Someone like me
with
green
money.
Still cash.
What are some of the benefits?
Well, I could tell him I could tell him a little something that might get you your attention. You don't get in trouble financially with our government until you use its fiat currency because you have a contract with them. If you buy drugs with anything other than fiat currency, they can't do shit to you.
Yeah, but then I gotta have my phone charged and bring my phone with me.
Well, let me put it to you. If you realize the word fiat is actually an Italian word, it's by decree. You've agreed by taking these notes to take them for services rendered.
Yeah.
And you are subjugated to the rules set forth by the decree. So they say you can't buy.
I get caught.
They say you buy whatever with it. True. It's either good or bad. Your choice. You got to take what comes with it.
Now,
side note: my drug dealer does not take cash. He only
Yes.
takes,
That's
credit cards.
He only takes credit card. And the fact is, and that's the thing, because believe it or not, the decree actually translated over to it because those monies are actually created by the bank.
And they're backed by the U.S. dollar.
Exactly. So when we talk to people about crypto and stuff, we're talking about literally. It's when you're not doing business with a drug dealer. You're doing business one number to another number. Right. You identifying as numbers on a blockchain that says that this amount went to that place and that amount is got it and this amount. And we don't know who this is and where it came from. Your IP address ain't showing up nowhere from your phone. But it's okay. Because you want to hear something interesting? I can easily take my crypto right off the internet at any time.
At any time you want.
And come back in and start from day one and still have whatever value is there.
So, question.
Well, that's assuming that broker is still there.
You don't need a broker.
You don't need a broker at all.
That's the one thing I love about it. All you need is a way to get back in, or anyone that's available. See, if you needed to do this with a bank account or something like that, you better find somewhere they're accepting it. I love that the fact is I can go anywhere in the world and use crypto. Anywhere. And this was an example someone did. Someone said that if they realized that if they went to another country, like before, if you took your wallet with you to another country and something happened, all your stuff was stolen, literally you would be asked out.
Yes, you would.
But get this, if you had crypto, all you need is a computer portal, go back, and you'd have whatever you have in your accounts there. You could access it. You wouldn't need days. You wouldn't need a bank. You wouldn't need nobody else to put you back in place. And you in a country with nothing. You won't have to speak the language.
Okay, so tell me how crypto work.
Okay.
Is it a credit card? Is it on your phone? How do you use it?
And you're right about all of that is correct.
Yeah.
Because there's something called a crypto card. You can actually put cryptocurrency on and actually transact business, day-to-day living with that. And some of them transfer crypto to cash. Some is crypto to crypto. Now, on your phone, you have mobile devices. Your mobile device allows you to do QR code to QR. It allows you to do QR code to QR code, which means there's a sending and there's a receiving. And as you do it, you have the ability to transact whatever you want, even illicit substances. You can buy your groceries. You can fix your car. You know, one of the things that was made available to me when I realized it, there's a whole platform with something called crypto living.
Yep.
You can actually learn to live your entire life exchanging your fiat currency into crypto and maintain without any loss in momentum. You know, and there's many different platforms, many different exchanges you can actually buy, trade, just like a stockbroker would.
Okay.
You're actually your own bank or your own broker when it comes to cryptocurrency.
You are allowed the ability to raise the value of what is money for you by utilizing cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is literally, and it's seen by government as assets. So you will get taxed. You have certain locations where they'll tax you because they have to actually write, like, first of all, Cash App. Cash App is the first place. It's called it's an access point for purchasing. Purchasing and selling, and also sending.
It's Square.
Square is, well, it's like
Square is Cash App.
Right. Square is right.
Yes.
Square owns Cash App, correct? Okay, so now just to let you know, those are money. Those are financial transfer processes. Now, Cash App has to, if you sell your Bitcoin back into cash, they have to send you a 1099. But did you know that you could purchase the Bitcoin and then send it to a private wallet?
And never get a 1099?
And never get a 1099. And it would never show up because you don't have to keep it there. And we don't recommend that you do because the rules are not my keys, not my crypto, and Cash App ain't offering keys. So we teach a little bit more about how that works.
But the thing about it is the flip side of that is if you're starting a new job, for example, that's one of the things that they give you at HR is to fill out that 1099.
Right. Now,
Okay,
1099.
they give you a W-4, not
Well,
1099.
right.
Now, if you take now DC, now we're going into tax law, and I want you to be really careful because all a 1099 really represents is basically an independent way of doing your taxes. W-4 is how they do your taxes and account for it to the government so that you can then go put your paperwork in and do all of that stuff. 1099 means that your ass is they ain't doing no work. They ain't even taking your taxes out, except I think what it is, Social Security. That's about
nothing
it.
on 1099.
They take nothing out, and then you have
And
to
you're
go and do
responsible.
all of the little what we took and all of that on your own. Now,
contractor.
exactly, it's an independent contractor, but it also is a form that is used for things like other independent ways you make money without an employer. Sorry, y'all, an employer. So now that's you declaring to the government, I made a profit And this
Well,
is what
it's more of
this
somebody declaring to the government they paid you this, so they
Exactly.
can write it off on their taxes.
Exactly, and that's so that when Cash App goes, we put $100 of cryptocurrency back into this account. It's not like they said, okay, we put $100 from this account to this account. So if it comes back magically on the books, they're not taking responsibility. They're going, no, that was her.
And one of the things
This was her. She needs to take and fill in the paperwork for you, and we good, right?
Now, one of the things you really have to take into account, because crypto being what it is, it's actually considered an asset. It's not just regular money. It's not
Right.
like you can build
Because
in
it's
the regular.
not money, and that's
it's
what
not
we
money. It's a
clarify.
program. So when you change it over, you're actually changing over an asset.
Into cash.
You're
So
converting an asset
same
to
way
cash.
you would
Exactly.
if you were handling
Appreciate
an oil stock,
Or Mona
depreciation,
Lisa, if you
you know,
sold the Mona
or-
Lisa, anytime you have an asset that you sell into a fiat currency, you have the responsibilities of that
Well,
contract.
but that's only if you agree to the tax laws of the country.
True.
See, and
very
that's
much.
exactly, and then that depends on where it is that you sell it into. What we're teaching people how is once
Sell
you
it
learn,
crypto to crypto, no taxes.
there you go, and that's where this comes in.
Oh, so you are paying it.
He's paying attention. He
I
really
love it. I
is.
love it.
Because what happens is that people always have the question, well, how do you sell it? And I'm like, you don't want to. You want people to take your stuff for your crypto. You want to be able to do crypto to stuff, not crypto to money to stuff, because you're still going to get taxed on this end and charged at that end. The goal is to have the people do business directly. Cryptocurrency is the people's money.
Yep.
Give unto Caesar, you know what I'm saying? And this is an opportunity to do that. So this right here that you see is literally a cryptocurrency card. This is actually our card because we sell crypto. We actually are part of a program called Punit X. It's a new POS system for people to replace. It's working with a couple of amazing companies out here. That's literally a worldwide system of cryptocurrency and debit card, credit card companies that work all in one. So you're going to be able to not only buy and sell with
Your
crypto.
drugs, but take your prostitution too.
Hey,
I'm
Well, look.
done.
hey.
If you go to Amsterdam, you can get away with anything.
I'll let you know right now, if you have a registered business and a bank account, you can register with Punit X, get a POS, and start selling crypto or whatever else you sell. I ain't gonna say what you sell. But you too can accept cryptocurrency and now be a part of the world economy, not just what you're stuck with.
Another basic question for you. Now,
Yeah.
why should certain groups, let's say people of color, we're very skeptical about the advancement or the investment or stuff like that? Why is it something that we should collectively probably jump on as well?
Keeps the white man away.
No,
Well,
not
it's-
even that.
I'm gonna share something with you. We got to stop thinking about white and black because that's what separated us in the first place from being a part of the world economy. In other countries, they don't function that way, and they're able to prosper faster than us. So when places like Mexico and Guatemala are now ahead of us in crypto, we got a problem. We have a problem because their mindset is now about getting ahead, utilizing they utilize whatever it takes to get ahead. And this thing right here, this little crypto thing has changed people. Like he said, those remittances were killing people. Now you got third world countries, got millionaires coming up out of the dirt. And where's that coming from? It's coming from a new currency that's not being controlled by governments that are unstable. And that's why you got big companies and government trying to jump on top of this. Because guess what else is happening? The United States dollar is being ditched all over the world, which is why we're printing out of control so that we can try to keep up.
We're clicking up.
But you want to hear something? Yeah, we are. But
Yeah,
the fact is that on the way, we keep putting out
debt
more.
calculator.
But I'm gonna share something with you. They're
closer to the
really, really switching the money. So they're actually creating this problem so that it can be answered by the resolution they've got coming up under.
Because it's gonna be weird that day when someone comes up with money and they say we don't take
that.
Well, if you think about it,
Think about Corona. There's a lot of places that aren't taking cash.
no, absolutely a
All
touchy society.
excuses. Think about how long we've been talking about this.
Look.
Was Corona around when we started?
No,
No.
but
I didn't think
let me
so.
tell you this. The SEC stated back in October 2019 that they're going to switch over the U.S. currency to a digital currency, and they're mandating the banks to provide cryptocurrency
wallets.
access or crypto wallets to every member. 'Cause after a while, January 1st, it went into effect. And they're actually sending out notifications. I have a friend who's in Buffalo right now who just got a note that says, you must come into the bank because your credit card is being suspended. Your debit cards are being suspended, so you can come in and fill out another signature card to give them permission to be custodian over your cryptocurrencies that they're going to mandate to you within probably 6 months.
Yeah.
So all your fiat money is
While
going to
they're
change.
trying to manage all the PPP money and the extra grant money, they can't even do that.
I know.
Right, we never said the ledgers
Yet
were
they
good.
they're going after this one.
Yeah.
What's the value? The dollar for dollar, I guess.
There are some cryptocurrencies that are dollar for dollar. You got to remember that everything, because this is not money, everything does something different. All these cryptos have a different purpose. Bitcoin grows like gold because it has a certain purpose. It has certain features. Ethereum grows like wildfire because it has a bunch of purposes that are being thrown on top of it. It's becoming the terrain for others to build on top of. So if you understand how a coin works and how a crypto process is meant to work, you know what to get in on now. You'll hear big names that are getting involved. Elon Musk, love his coin. I'm not trying to miss the energy coin.
Not at all.
Hell no. Acon City, A coin is his coin. I'm actually trying to locate how to get some, because see everything in New York. People, just to let y'all know, they be hating on New York.
Yes,
Of course.
they
They hating on us
And-
because they have a lot of there's a lot of places that we've been barred from because of the location of the stock market. So they're trying to get control, and this all started when we had this thing called. And let me tell you what. That's why we were kind of worried about how we were going to do this show. There's something called. There was a scandal called the Silk Road. The Silk Road is a black market. Black web market that started around the same time crypto started coming out. And cryptocurrency was how people were buying things illegally on the black web, the dark web. Now, they demonized it, controlled it, put laws and mandates on it, created businesses to help others get into it,
and commissioned it.
and they couldn't do everywhere. That's the whole thing. It's logistically not able to be controlled. But they did certain things. They did lock down the New York area because this is where all of this started. And they've been demonizing it. They use the Silk Road to try to make it seem like it's a bad thing so that businesses can make the average person. So the average person goes, oh my God, they were selling kids and they were selling this and they were selling that. Like that was cryptocurrency doing that.
But they were doing
using
that before cryptocurrency.
They were using debit cards and credit cards and all kinds of digital finances to do this because it was on the web. So before you had a crypto, you had cash digitally. And all of that was done. They ain't saying nothing about no dollar.
And most of those people were not selling it with crypto.
Yeah.
They were selling it with debit cards
cards.
and credit cards and wire transfers.
Thank
'cause they
you.
didn't
But
care.
crypto was a good.
Oh, how about
a good,
this?
A good
And
reason.
the banks knew.
Of course they knew.
The banks knew because all of this went through their private ledger. That makes the blockchain very different because it's a public ledger. Everyone can see, and they know exactly where these things, these large amounts of money are headed back and forth from.
So, give me like, is this more an investment or is this something that we should be more looking into of getting off the prepaid cards or the credit cards and things like that? Should we like more focus on the crypto money, or is that just something like an investment or things of that nature?
I'm glad that you asked. And it's kind of a yes to all of the above. It's so vast. I want you to know that you can utilize it for every day. You can utilize, there are programs that actually allow you to grow your crypto, which are investment programs. But then, like I said, there's also crowdfunding that helps little communities build funding. You can actually build there's actually a worldwide crowdfunding project called Forsage we love and we promote in our communities. It is so fun. And kids can get involved and learn how to do this. But even more so, adults can, and that's who needs to be involved.
Adults,
Churches,
seniors.
programs. soccer programs that have to build funds. Instead of selling cake and candy, it's getting on my nerves.
So it's probably more beneficial for people of age when you haven't invested, like after a certain age. Like, no. What I'm saying is it's a good investment if you're getting up there in age.
Now, yeah.
If you haven't.
If you're asking about should people up in age pull into the crypto market, yes. But I'm gonna share something with you. Don't start this till you get some education. So that goes back to why we created our platform. We were a part of a very large cryptocurrency project that started out as it started out offline. You know what I'm saying? It was on the computer. It wasn't on the web yet. It wasn't on the blockchain yet. And it had hundreds of thousands of users. Unfortunately, it had hundreds of thousands of uneducated users that were frantic because they paid their money. They paid a lot of money for this stuff and could not, for the life of them, know what to do with it. Guess what? I was one of them. So they lucky because I'm one of those people that can't be, I don't like to be defeated. I feel defeated. I start learning stuff and then I go out and tell people. And so that's where Pennies to Gold came from. It was a workshop that started because I had all this so-called crypto and it's a new one and all of that and it's a project and I was like really excited. I was, oh my God. But then when we had to actually go integrate it was no smooth transition. And if it was like that for me, and there's like 500,000 of us around the world, what's going on? Wait. And then I found out how crypto really works. You need everybody working the project together for that crypto to get value. So if 500,000 people have this coin in large numbers, but only maybe 1,200 know what to do with it, what?
You're not making market share.
And that's what happened. It was the first thing I did that really I watched the nature of crypto take place. And this wasn't Bitcoin. This was a project. It was a new project. And it's still going, don't get me wrong. But I realized where the flaws were. And when I found that, I was able to educate myself, get moving, bring other people together. And we started this thing that kept going. Over the last year, we have been doing classes twice a week.
I was just going to say,
for
so
free.
Where do we start?
Wait. For free on Zoom. You get started, you go to pennies2gold.info. Pennies2gold.info is a site that I put up so you can just go and register for the Zoom. When you get on, all you're going to do is I'm going to let you know right now, you need your phone, you need your computer. If you don't have one, you got to be able to access both. We're going to show you how to purchase on Cash App and not get caught out there. And we're going to show you how to open a private wallet. We're going to show you how to transfer. But before we show you how to do anything, I'm going to show you how to count it. I'm going to show you the math.
What's a good starting amount?
A study
for someone to start in terms of investment. What's a good amount to start with?
I just want to share with you. This is not investment advice. I can't give you a number.
Okay.
What you want to make sure this is what we're offering you is the basic understanding of cryptocurrency. And thank you for saying that because I preface that with everything. I am not a financial advisor. I will not tell anybody what to do with their money, but how to do it, I could do that. I am certified and licensed for that. I can show you how to work your debit card. Well, not your debit card, but your literally your debit card machine. But but literally your tech. I could show you how to use, how to do math. I'm licensed and qualified for that too. I have a certification from my college. But the fact is that I would never tell you what moves to make with your money. And people ask me often, but I always ask you is what goals are you setting for yourself? And when you sit down and learn how things work, you'll know from that point. See, our whole platform is so that you never have to ask me for nothing. I want everybody to be independent, able to think. But see, we also don't want you to be left out there. So we're a network of networks. So we have all week, there's Pennies to Gold on Monday and Friday. That's a workshop in basic cryptocurrency. Then you have Tuesday, which is Crypto Boomers. That's for older people who are 50 and above who want to take it a little slower and really want to get some attention. And that's they work together. Now, mind you, let me let y'all know.
Maybe 44.
No, you got to try this one. I can't even get in. It's my platform and I can't get in.
Wow.
I don't teach that one. They teaching themselves. The 50 and aboves that were in the pennies to gold, they learned how to do it and they got excited. They wanted to be able to offer forward. So what we did was, and that our entire platform is pay it forward. Yep. So anyone who has done enough of the courses, have learned and want to move forward and share with others, we put you right in. You're teaching. And that's the goal of the platform, not to be the one to everybody coming to Miss Ruby. I am not a guru. I learned how to do something that has to benefit the world.
You want to share it.
Exactly. And the only way for me to share it is if you start sharing it and you start sharing it. And everybody starts to know how to do it. And that's the only way we as a people.
Guess also learning how to do it.
And then when we work together, guess what? Crypto forces us to work together. That's the other thing. It forces us financially to work together, because for a coin to have any value, we got to agree.
Now, it's interesting because I there's a couple more questions.
Go ahead.
Now, one of the things that I wanted to ask you about is because, since we are here at a radio station, and of course there's people that are in entertainment and people that are rappers or singers or whatever.
Infotainment.
Yeah.
Infotainment.
Now, I know that you also designed a program for people of that magnitude, and tell us about that. And
love it. So I've been kind of throwing this at Will for about a minute. So
I know that a long time.
We created Rap and Crypto. Rap and Crypto, it has been one of the hottest shows that we've had on, because we have two shows. We have Collective Enlightenment, which is information about crypto, but Rap and Crypto has taken on a life of its own.
Shows?
Shows.
I mean, where we can find these
yes,
shows and see these
don't
shows.
worry, I'm going to let you know. Because, see, you're going to want to be on to see the older shows, because what we have is, we have a couple of gentlemen. I got together with one of my good friends who happens to be amazing in crypto. He loves, this is his passion, you can tell. And I was like, when we were talking one day, I was like, so what if you could go to a Jay-Z concert and just for buying your ticket, you got paid every time Jay-Z got paid?
What?
He was like, yeah, that sounds like our smart contract. I was like, yeah, dude, don't it? That's what's up. We need to do Rap and Crypto. And that was the thing, because rappers out here are on these 360 deals that basically pay the companies, and while they out there tatting and they behind on stage, they getting dollars and cents pulled out of them. Until they're like, wait, why do I feel like I have a 9 to 5?
Excuse me 1 second. For those that don't know what a 360 deal is, for you
Please.
newbies that come in, that means that the record company gets a percentage of everything that you make money off of. Merchandise, touring, sales, anything that's a value or income for you, the label also gets a percentage of that.
Right.
Whether they
Right off the top.
whether they
Right
were
off the top.
involved
Absolutely.
or not.
And that's by contract. And that's
So
the thing.
crypto will get some of that too?
So the idea is that crypto would make it direct to where there is no need for a third party. If you market in your stuff and you're actually in the process of where you now can take and have the people buying your stuff now become investors. So we're teaching them to accept cryptocurrency, but also to create the smart contract with people who will be able to pass on. So for those who maybe do the smart contract, you can actually sell the music and the smart contract with it, and everybody's continually creating income from it. Their music is growing because now their music is being used as the way for people to get the new music. They're coming into the smart contract. Instead of people giving money and then walking away with an item, you give money, walk away with an item, but now the money you put in is now receiving from an entire community that's still contributing.
But how long before the record companies want to see your crypto balances?
This has nothing to do with them.
This is outside of
This
that.
is outside
Right,
of
but
them.
if you're still selling product that previously, because it was going through the U.S. banking system, they were getting money off of, now all of a sudden, you just changed the delivery method of the reimbursement.
Well, this is the thing. We're trying to help them not have those at all. Right. The record company is now going to need to start. How should I say? They're gonna have to start bidding for them.
Well, let me give
instead
you
of the record companies having, because remember, independent contracting is not new. Then on top of that, independent artists, not new. Prince, he made that a big thing.
Without a
Own
doubt.
your own shit, and then on top of that, promote it. Don't just promote it, get others to promote it. We learned that by watching all of these other things like Facebook and YouTube. Facebook and YouTube, they didn't have to come to me to tell me.
Right.
I learned it from you.
Right.
Or this one.
Right.
And now we're learning to be a society of people that we market our stuff together. I get a lot further if I get a word of mouth from you than I would get if I had a commercial or a big old, sign somewhere.
That's some of the best advertisement in the world.
Guaranteed money.
And you don't have to put it down on your taxes.
Not at all. But
exactly.
Wait. This
So
is not how to avoid
Wait,
taxes.
Let's
Let's make sure we're real clear about this.
Okay.
You do with your taxes
Taxes
as
what
you
you
choose. That is a personal choice. And that's whether you have paying cash or whatever. That's still a personal choice. And I need us to really understand the tax system is voluntary.
Correct.
You signed on for that and you have to take responsibility. You also have laws that actually prevent you from doing that if you set yourself up a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But most people don't know those basic things. There are people who, that's why corporations, we work for these $1 million corporations that don't pay taxes. Well, they're just using tax law. Nothing you can't do if you sit yourself down and go look at something.
One of the things
and
you
see
got to
what applies.
realize is that the IRS are nothing but a bunch of paper collectors and paper pencil pushers. They can only take and use what you give them. So if
What you signed
signed.
off for,
Thank
that
you.
you granted them permission.
Exactly.
Well, wait, hold up.
Maybe I'm on fire now.
Do also know, not only do you give them permission, you also give them all the information they need. You filled a form, not just the signature part, but a form. It means that they didn't previously have that information. So you volunteered
They have
your...
most of it.
No, well, let me share something with you. They don't until... This is the thing everybody doesn't understand. That's why they needed to... That's why government and all these companies had to come in and get in fast. Because what happens is this was off the radar. Crypto was coming up off the radar. People, if you Google how many ATMs are in your neighborhood, BTC ATMs or Bitcoin ATMs are in your neighborhood, it would shock you. It'd probably make your head spin. And now you've got companies like, what was it, 7-Eleven, CVS, stay in the game. They coming with their own machines. But they're coming with their machines like they used to. It's now like $5 on top of the fee. And I'm like, wait, hold up. That's because folks don't know.
Because they're back to using a third-party provider so they can get access.
crypto.
'Cause all they really want is their $5 in cash. That's
Yeah.
all they really want. They can
Yeah.
care less about what you're getting from the machine.
They love it. They're promoting. Come, we have Bitcoin. And they're loving to advertise the way Bitcoin goes up. Now, what I want you to guys, I want to make sure I leave you with some good information, okay?
Yes.
Don't be afraid when Bitcoin goes down.
No, don't be.
Don't be afraid when Bitcoin goes down. That's the nature of the beast, and it is part of the game.
Yeah. Couple more questions. Now, when you in certain neighborhoods, certain ATMs, they do offer cryptocurrency at the ATM machines.
Yeah, green
How
cards,
does
too.
that kind of transfer work?
Okay.
If that's a
So
fair
you
question.
have, let's start with Cash App. Cash App actually has a Bitcoin wallet in it. It does. You can purchase Bitcoin straight into the Cash App wallet, and it has something called a number. It's your basically it's your wallet ID. That's for you to send and receive. But get that you can only send to someone's received. So there's no send ID, which is a beautiful thing. So it can only be received. If anyone sees it, there you go. Bitcoin instantly. Voila. Yes. Now, mind you, that has something called KYCs, or Know Your Customer, or identification requirement.
I don't know if you know, but Bitcoin's up right now.
Yes.
Probably 6.5. What is it? 6.5?
Yay!
Bitcoin's up 6.5%.
So what does that mean?
So when everybody was going, oh my God, sell, Bitcoin's down. All the people who held and bought more Bitcoin when it was lower, they just made money.
Yep.
They just made money.
Yes, I did.
So it's like the stock market.
Well, it can be compared in the ebbs and flows to it, but when it comes to what's behind it, it's very different. It's very different. Because most people, it's like, no, actually it's not. A stock can disappear. Try to make millions of pieces of something disappear. Friend of mine goes, Ruby, oh my God, I put like $100 in there. She was a few years ago. The Bitcoin had gone down. Bitcoin had gone really low. She's like, it was like zero. And I said, well, you can't really zero out though, because zero it literally has a million pieces. It's not like a dollar bill. So she was like, no. But then like the next week, I had like $300 in there. I was like.
So don't
Because
give up.
Bitcoin went up. But see, how did it magically reappear?
It didn't. It was a mathematical equation.
Thank you. We can't see past the on that wallet, what that Cash App wallet, it won't go past the 0.2 zeros. So she couldn't see all the negatives behind it.
Right.
Okay? Bitcoin is we teach fractional math because Bitcoin is fractional. It has more fractions than the dollar, so we can break a dollar down more than we can into pennies. And what happens is it's just like a pie. If you have a whole pie and that pie is $12 here and over on the other side is $30, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to buy that pie at 12 or 30?
Oh.
Which one are you buying at?
6.
I like your idea.
I like him.
But what happens if it don't hit 6? I'm gonna get it at 12. But then I'm gonna go over there and sell it for 30. I ain't stupid. I know that markets are different in different places. And that's what we're dealing with. We have just gotten an opportunity to hop into different markets with small amounts of money and be able to negotiate prices at different rates.
You know, you got to understand when it comes to the market and Bitcoin, Bitcoin has an intrinsic value that's created by something called trust. Whereas if you look at a stock's intrinsic value is naturally zero because if the company dissipates, the stock has no value. So even if you go to the bank and say, I lost this amount of money, the intrinsic value is gone because it has nothing. There's no trust. There's no merit. There's nothing there.
Now, also,
Bitcoin
I want to
doesn't have that.
to piggyback on what you just said. Also, think about how with stocks, man can manipulate that.
Absolutely.
No one can manipulate the numbers on an actual ledger that shows up of actual finances in and out of something. I don't care what you do. CoinMarketCap ain't gonna show somebody got more numbers than they are. It just is not able to be done.
And that's
because
the
all of this is is on the blockchain. It shows up as an automated ledger of sales and purchases. So when you have a large amount of demand and you have a limited amount of supply, what are you gonna have?
Yeah.
A high price.
Yeah.
And we teach that math simply.
High demand.
I teach market cap math at the end of every session to show people how every coin they're looking for really works. If you got 1 billion coins and ain't that many people interested, you probably shouldn't think about that coin for a little while. I'm gonna sit back and watch for a minute. That's what I do.
How frequent should someone invest or reinvest in their coins?
Now, there are ways to do that, and that's what I teach. So, by the way, the free platform is awesome. You're going to get the basics, but a sister is paid. I don't play that.
I know that's right.
We actually have a 2.0 going on at the end of the month. He said a good friend. We have a 2.0 going on at the end of the month because people ask those questions, and it's important that you do. Most people don't. I said, I just want to save what I have. I said, okay, I want you to stop being afraid and start being adventurous.
They're scared.
Scared money don't make money.
Well, and then I don't want to say that.
Don't
I try not to tell them about scared money don't make money because I'm letting them know your fear is what keeps you broke. It keeps you broke, and it has. We've been trained to fear money like we can't trust ourselves with money. Are you kidding me? You need a bank. You need us, and then you go into this relationship with them that you think that they're your friend and that they're not. This is just like going to the store for apples. If you went to the store for some apples, you give them money, I give you an apple. You go to a bank, you give them your money, you trust that they're going to do the right thing by holding it there. Wait. You trust that they're going to do the right thing by holding it there. That's the trust, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
We went to them, they ain't knock on our door, you know what I'm saying? So if you walk in, you go in there for business. You say, hey, here's my money, I need you to hold it. Wait, hold up. What can you offer me?
Right.
And they go, well, exactly, a toaster. This month we got a toaster. We put this much money in the savings. Or if we'll give you 0.009
add some more zeros.
interest, it's the highest around.
Add some
Check.
more zeros to that.
And you're right, because it is the highest around. Everybody else is 0.003, and it's the same bullcrap. It's the same thing.
But it's interesting in the hood when, especially in the hood, when they try to teach you about financial literacy.
Thank you.
You know, is that one of the things that they really talk about?
No.
Or really they still want to
we've changed the game.
incent you with getting a bank account?
Wait. Do you realize who you talking to?
Okay.
When you talking about that? You talking to right now? When I'm talking about me, I'm talking about who you're talking about. The educators in the hood are the people.
I'm
We're
dead.
all screwed. I'm sorry.
dead.
We are all so screwed. We
We
don't
are.
even know. Our educators in finance are the ones that are conditioned us to trust them with our money and charge us.
Why would they tell you how to do it the right way?
Exactly. So what we have done is we've taken the system and we've expanded so financial literacy goes way beyond. When we teach people about fractional finances, building assets, saving 10%, and what that can bring when you use it for this, that, and the other, we're actually exposing bank rules. We're actually doing that. So we've seen it, financial literacy programs, and that's where this came from, because we saw the lack of actual financial literacy. So when I got into this, I realized that, it puts the period on the end of financial literacy. Because that was an open-ended conversation that we never got to. And if you come to our bank, wait, hold up a second. So if I come and give you my money, you're
That's all
gonna
they
try to
want.
do something
That's
with it?
all they want you to bring you your money.
Because they're in the business of using your money to make money.
And
Not for you, but for their, you know what I'm saying? That's the bank's business.
They're using you.
You know,
not mad at them.
you got to check it out right
Don't hate
now.
the player, hate the game.
Right.
It is now 2021. Banks are operating in negative interest rates.
Exactly.
So now you're paying them to hold your money.
They are officially
They are
your
no longer
custodians,
offering
paid
free
custodians.
checking accounts.
Yep.
They're no longer
Thank God I
offering
got
free.
mine
any-
in before.
Oh no, you're paying them now.
Yeah. Check
But
check your interest rates, and that's becoming a norm. And that started in Europe. It started in Europe, and it's coming here to America. And so get that. It already existed.
We getting that Corona
This
interest.
is
All
why I
hail the Federal
go.
Reserve.
This is why I go get me a fireproof safe and put it in my closet because
I
I don't
like
have
that.
time for these
Okay.
banks.
Well, let me tell you, all jokes aside, and no disrespect to what you think about a box under your bed. A box under your bed is no more than sticking your money in the mattress. What are you going to make it do in a box?
Yeah.
Now, if you want to hide your crypto, passwords in the box, more power to you. Get a crypto wallet, get a crypto ledger, store cold storage, whatever.
That's right.
Make
So,
it happen.
This
But
is
a
the
lot of
beautiful
people
part.
feel that way and think that way because of how they
How-
are being treated with banks. Because I have been treated horrible by banks.
Let me tell
You
you.
know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you know what? Just give me mine and let me put it under my bed.
Now,
Miss-
You know,
get
it
this.
feels more safer that way, but
It is.
learning new things like y'all bringing to the table now
And I
is
gotta tell her she is. She's
something,
right.
it's something different because people don't understand that when you invest and when you do different things that it benefits yourself. You know what I'm saying? So these banks make you feel like, let's not do this. Let's just keep our money. So this is a learning experience, not for just me, but for a lot of people who are listening.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
thank you, by the way, for saying that because so how you feel and how you felt by the banks, I started recognizing the banks have us fighting over them when they should be fighting over you. How dare you tell me my money's not enough to come put in your bank?
Exactly.
Considering you write literally 10 times the debt on every dime I put in here. So if you can get paid, that's time for me to get paid.
Absolutely. We're gonna end it on a tip. We have to give it for Ruby.
Yes,
give it for
thank
Al
you.
for bringing us
That's
up to
what's up.
speed.
Thank
Playing
you
game
so
of game.
much.
How can we find you?
Okay.
And whatever you
So-
think, your handles and.
So you got to do it
As you talk.
www.p2gnetworks.com. If you go there, you get literally a 7-day-a-week schedule for participation in education. And if you're interested in private sessions, you'll also be able to go on the website. And I take good care of you, but I let you know right now, you better take our first course because if you don't take the free course, that next one ain't gonna make no sense, and I ain't wasting my time.
Exactly.
Repeat that one more time.
So www.p2gnetworks.com.
Yes.
You'll get everything. You get
Make
all of
sure
us
y'all
and
go
everywhere.
and check it out.
Don't forget Rapping Crypto. These
It's
guys are
on
literally
his shirt.
Yes.
It's on his shirt.
Exactly.
P2G.
So we
Ow.
we do merchandising. We actually want people to start building a message out because this is not just, like I said, this is a labor of love, but it's also a mission. We have a mission to actually to become an educating arm for small businesses, entrepreneurs, as well as the education system. So I'm trying to get us up in the door with the actual schooling system.
We need you.
We need to be doing this. Crypto kids, Rapping Crypto. By the way, Rapping Crypto, we giving away some real good. Check it out online. It's on P2G Networks on YouTube. You guys asked how to see it. They literally are giving up coins that are growing. Penny coins, stuff that you start by buying a small amount. Baby, I ain't gonna tell you, I made a lot of money this year.
Y'all better follow. Y'all better follow her.
Well, if you guys give me 1
Set.
second, we're gonna be on.
Yes.
We're gonna be on with Sister Aisha Sekou with Street Corner Ministries next week Wednesday.
Yeah.
We're doing a course for kids. If you guys want to get up on that, most definitely get in touch with Street Corner Resources.
Yes.
And tell them you want to be part of the crypto program.
I was supposed to start
Bring the
today.
kids.
Teach
bring
the kids.
That's
Teach
right.
the kids.
This is their time, and it's for us to guide them. We have to guide them through.
Because they
can't-
are us.
Yes.
They are us. They coming up and to
We
show
are
the
the
world
world.
that, you know what I'm saying, different things.
We are the
It's
children.
time.
Such an
That's
optimist.
right.
Such
That's
an
right.
optimist.
Shit.
I mean, we have to be.
Look,
we have
they're
to
the
be.
ones who gonna have to take care of our behinds when we get too weak.
Exactly.
I want them to be well taken care of.
and know how to make that money, honey.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and also wrap it up and stuff. So go ahead, Scarlett, go ahead and tell them quickly your handles and
Okay,
quickly what you're working
well,
on.
I am working on right now. At this point, I'm doing a Valentine's Day photo shoots. We doing females, women, men, couples. Come through. I have my own studio that's in Bed-Stuy. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Do or die. Do or
I
die.
will come down and help you. Don't worry. I'm a beast.
That's what's up.
And
That's
you can
what's up.
find me on Facebook. My name, Chikanda Rouse. That's CHICANDARYLES. And also YouTube, same name, same place. Check me out. I have a lot going on.
All right.
El Mahogany, I love her. I love her.
You can find me, El Mahogany, on Instagram. FagBoySlim_A4S.
Yeah.
I have stories. I have really interesting stories. I have great metaphors. I'll make you laugh.
Yes.
I have one coming up. I had a breakup with Android and iPhone. It's hilarious. I still haven't told Android we broke up.
Oh no.
Yeah. So check me out, FagBoySlim_A4S
Now
Instagram.
she's
IGTV,
dating
January
iPhone.
29th, midnight. Ow!
Oh, there.
I'm Hardy Brooklyn. You can find me at hardybrooklyn.com. That's Hardy like Hardy Boys, Brooklyn like the borough.com. On Instagram, hardybrooklyn.nyc.
And of course, Al, you wanna
Shout out.
Yeah.
Don't get to.
come closer?
You can find us on, like you said, p2gnetworks.com. Make sure you hit that www. And we're on Facebook and we're on YouTube at the same thing. P2G Network.
How do they join your trading
Oh,
platform?
no doubt. If you guys are interested in doing Forex and you want to get your money up,
Triple X?
no,
Forex.
Forex.
Oh.
Forex.
Sorry.
Quadruple.
Sorry.
Cryptocurrency
Sorry.
coming to, it's one of the biggest markets out in America today. $6 billion industry on day-to-day trading. Come on, hit me up Saturday morning, 10
That's
a.m.
right.
And we're part of the P2G networks. Just click on it and I'll have a space for you in the room. Come on through.
Teach trading for free.
And now, of course, I'm your boy, Will B.K. You can find me on William Kirksey. And on Facebook, you can find me on Trip Over Radio Show, TRIPOVERADIO. On Instagram. Also, you can find me on Will B.K. WILLBEEKAY.
right.
And you can find us, of course, like I said, on S.STREET Media. Find out for not just us, any other shows that you might want to get with us. You can definitely submit information there to see how you get a show. And once again, it's your boy, the boy Will B.K. Trip Over Radio Show. See you next week on Wednesday from 8 to 9:30. No alternative means of psychedelic masturbation. Thank you for joining in. Thank you very much.
And we out.
Peace
Yeah,
out, baby.
buddy.
S Street Media.
Yes.